Chelsea here from Cafe Diem, and today I'm in front of our extensive essential oil range here, and I'm going to guide you through how to create a blend and some different oils that you can use. So I've got a few different categories that I kind of wanted to talk about today. So I've got your grounding oils, some uplifting oils, calming oils, and also some oils that are particularly good for women. So I'll start with the uplifting oils. So two really good oils to mix together are your citrus oils and your mint oils. So here I've just picked a few from the range. So I've got bergamot. So bergamot is really good for anxiety. It's uplifting as well as calming to the mind as well with the anxiety. So you've got tangerine orange, which is like all-time favorite, lime as well. So they're really good blended with peppermint and spearmint. Spearmint is my go-to mint. I prefer that over spearmint, but it's up to you and what you prefer as well. So your citruses with your mints are really good for being uplifted. If you wanted to add like a floral in there, like rose or geranium, just to mix things up, adding a floral in with your citrus is always really beautiful. In terms of grounding, I've got here cedarwood and frankincense, as well as vetiver. So any of your earthy oils that come from trees are going to help ground you. So those three are really good grounding oils. So you could mix that with, say, your lavender or chamomile if you're also wanting that calming effect. Don't usually diffuse like your vetiver, cedarwood, frankincense on their own. You definitely could, but I tend to blend them with other things, but they are your grounding kind of oils. Not all of them, but just the three that I picked. In terms of calming, I've got here lavender. Now with lavender, not everybody loves the smell of lavender. I particularly love it, and I use it all the time with my kids, especially when they're going to bed, but not everybody loves it, and not everybody reacts well to it. I know people that get headaches from lavender. So a few other oils that you could use is chamomile. That's really beautiful, especially with young bubbies. But petitgrain is one oil that you could use instead of lavender. It doesn't smell the same, but it's really high in linalool content. So if you were using petitgrain, don't use too much of it. I found that 2 drops in my diffuser was way too much, so just stick with lesser amounts. You can always top it up. Maybe you like the smell of petitgrain, maybe different, that's fine. But yeah, I found that if I mixed petitgrain with, say, wild orange, and even though wild orange is an uplifting oil, mixed with like your lavender or the petitgrain, it can also be really calming. It's a happy smell, so you can use it. I've used it around bedtime. Say if my kids have had a pretty full-on day and I want to reconnect with them, wild orange and lavender is really beautiful to use with them. And so moving on to oils for women in particular, I've got quite a few here of my favorites. Probably all-time favorite is geranium. I really love geranium. I could just douse myself all over it. So I've got patchouli. Not everybody's cup of tea as well. Patchouli is quite earthy, hippie kind of smell, but really beautiful for women. Rose, we've got jasmine, clary sage and ylang ylang, which are also really beautiful for balancing hormones. So depending on what kind of blend you want to make up, what I tend to do, say if I, like this morning when I made a blend for the shop, I'll choose a citrus. I was really drawn to lime. I'll go citrus and my geranium, and then I might even go frankincense. And so what I'll usually do is open up each of the lids together and then just smell them under my nose, kind of waft it and see how that smells all together, because putting it into diffuser together might smell completely different to how you wanted it to be. So say, you know, I didn't like the smell with the frankincense, so you can put that one back and then maybe choose something else like vetiver, or maybe you wanted to be a bit more uplifted and change it to spearmint. So that's my little tip for choosing a blend, something that I do at home when I'm blending oils for my diffuser. But yeah, I'd love to know which is your favorite essential oil to use at home, what you love to diffuse, what blends are your favorite. Yeah, let us know. Thanks, bye.